Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Plot Malaysia, the show for the fans, by the fans. I wanted to do a quick review. Fantastic start to the season for Liverpool Football Club. So, wanted to do a quick review of the match along with player ratings. This is obviously my opinion. Do drop your comments below as well. Let me know your ratings for all the players as well in the match. But yeah, great start to the season for Liverpool. Boom. Uh, and yeah, a fantastic result all in all. But yeah, just reviewing the game in general, I've got to say, I thought we started extremely sloppily. That was a terrible start. It's a horrific start, to be honest. It was probably the worst start I've seen a Liverpool team make at Anfield in years. Definitely under Jurgen Klopp. We gave a goal away within a minute. Fortunately, it was chalked off offside. We then carried. We thought it would be a wake-up call. It wasn't. We carried on making mistakes at the back, giving the ball away extremely cheaply. Obviously, Bournemouth, you got to give them credit. They pressed us really well, but a lot of it was down to our sloppiness in possession. I thought Konate was shaky. Trent was horrible in those first 10 minutes. Alisson got away with a yellow card. Could have been worse. And then obviously they did score a couple of minutes after that. I think it was 3 or 4 minutes into the match. Again, it was a mistake by Trent giving the ball away. And then it took us some time to get up, I think. I think after about 15 minutes, Liverpool started making things happen. They started working the passes, working the channels, finding players in space. And the attack started to click. I thought Luis Diaz was up. I was exceptional. He was brilliant, Luis Diaz. Lucho. Salah had to be honest, rather below average game. He kept giving the ball away. Jota was poor in the first half, but did wake up in the second half. But yeah, I thought Lucho carried the threat in the first half, together with, in my opinion, man of the match, Dominic Szoboszlai. Yes, I pronounced that right. Szoboszlai. He's the boss. He was outstanding. Man of the match performance on his Anfield debut, wearing the number 8, very Gerrard-like. I've got to say, he reminds me a little bit of Emre Can. The way he drives the ball, beats people with the ball, his stature, his physique, his energy, but a much better version of Emre Can. Technically, a lot more gifted version of Emre Can. He's got a great shot on him. He obviously won the penalty, which put us in the lead. And then he played a big part in that third goal with a brilliant shot that was deflected for Jota to finish and pounce home. So, yeah. So I thought, we grew into the game. We dominated the game. After that, second half started really well. We were completely dominant, created a ton of chances. Should have done better. I thought we were a bit selfish at times. Cody Gakpo was at one point when he should have laid it off for Jota. Salah should have laid off a couple for Lucho and Jota as well. So I think we're a bit selfish. If not, we could have scored a bucket load. And then, guys, let me know about this. How horrific was that red card decision? So I think, normally with controversial decisions like that, you feel that, you'd get a split of opinions. I think it's been pretty unanimous across the board from opinions and pundits I've been listening to on this one. I think it was a howler. The referee made a howler by sending McAllister off. It was literally a 50-50 ball. His studs were not up as well. It was side foot against side foot. Both players' foot was high. But like I said, it was side foot on side foot, 50-50 challenge. And you saw challenges get away. We saw many challenges go away with nothing similar to that this weekend and last weekend, probably a yellow at max. So yeah, I think it should have been a yellow and nothing more. Shown the red card, and he's going to be a big miss if he's out for 3 matches. I hope a Liverpool appeal. I don't know what the chances of that getting overturned, but I hope they do appeal the decision in any case. I think the worst part about the decision and decisions we've seen this weekend and last weekend is, what is that? What's VAR for? The referee can make a mistake like that, absolutely fair. But when VAR reviews that, how is that not a clear and obvious error? How is that not something they send the referee to the monitor to have a look at and let him make his own judgment again, having seen it on camera? That's the part that bewilders me, actually, the role of VAR and all this. I think refereeing has gone down since the start of the season, which is extremely surprising, actually. So I didn't think it would get any worse, and it has. Apart from that, and then I thought once McAllister was sent off, the team could have fallen flat. It was a weird decision, like I said, rather controversial, but I thought they got even better. We changed to a 4-4-1 formation. We were tighter. We were hitting them on the break, and we created a ton of chances. Obviously, Jota scores when we're down to 10 men. And then the arrival of our new number 6, a Japanese captain, former Stuttgart captain, Wataru Endo. And yeah, I mean, if I had to sum up Endo's debut, I thought he was okay. He was decent. Obviously thrown into a very difficult situation. I think he had one training session, or maybe not even one, maybe half a session. And then thrown into a match where we were down to 10 men in the Premier League for the first time at Anfield. It was a tough situation for him to be in. I thought he did decent. He won some really good duels, actually. He's known as the duel king in Bundesliga. So for guys who don't know about Endo, I've been hearing rave reviews about him from journalists in Germany, from pundits alike. He's really good in one-on-one duels. He's very astute defensively and tactically. He's got a good engine on him. He's like a monster on the pitch, good leader. Gets into challenges, generally comes out winning those challenges. And I thought you could see that in the first 5 or 10 minutes. He was winning challenges, getting in there, getting his foot stacking and laying the ball off. He obviously got bullied off the ball one or two times, I think. At times, he looked like he was a little bit leggy. Might have been due to the fact that no training session, thrown to the deep end. But yeah, I mean, towards the end, you could see he was getting more comfortable. He was laying the ball off, winning the ball, laying it off. He even had a nice little turn in the middle of the pitch with the ball. So yeah, I've got decent hopes with him. I think it's not the end of the window for us. I think he's a good signing. He's a good replacement for Endo and Milner. And he'll play a lot of games, I think, as a 6. And he added a lot to the team and really good value for money. But I definitely think Liverpool need to sign one more in the middle of the park. Obviously, if McAllister's out for 3 weeks as well, I hope they get that done early next week. So yeah, they definitely got to sign one more, I think, in the middle of the park. And if they can get a left-sided centre-back, then nothing like it. I mean, my preferences, I've seen the links with Doucouré. I've seen Ryan Gravenberch in the middle of the park. My feeling is they will probably go for Gravenberch if he's available, simply because I think he can operate in that 8, he can operate a little bit in that 6, and the fact that he would be considered sort of homegrown in a way. So he doesn't take up a non-homegrown slot because of his age, if I'm not mistaken. So I think they might go for Gravenberch, and the fact that he's a lot cheaper than Doucouré as well. I think Doucouré's, the price they're asking for Doucouré is about 70-80 million pounds. And then again, I don't know if you've got Endo, Doucouré, is that then blocking the path of Stefan Bajcetic? So that's my thoughts, guys, on the match. I'm going to quickly rate the team, the players in the pitch. Alisson, really sloppy start, and then he makes 2 stunning saves at the end. So I've got to give him an 8 for those saves. He won us that game as well. Made it more comfortable than it could have been. Trent, again, sloppy first few minutes, but he grew into the game. I had a really good display, I thought, after that. I'm going to give Trent a 7. Konate, I thought, had a good game in general. Again, a bit slow, not really good in the start, but picked up. I'll give Konate a 7. I'll give Virgil van Dijk an 8. I thought he was really good. He was really, really good, I thought, Van Dijk. Robbo had a good game, so I'll give Robbo an 8 as well. In the middle of the park, Alexis McAllister, he's got a red card, unjustly so, but I've still got to mark him based on the fact that he got a red card and he played only about 57 minutes. I'll give McAllister 6. And then who have we got in the middle of the park? Apart from McAllister, we had Cody Gakpo. I'm not really sure that position suits him as well, actually. I like him as a number 9, as a false 9. We've got Diogo Jota there as well. But I do like him as the number 9 more as opposed to this role. So I will give Cody Gakpo. I'll give Cody Gakpo 6.5. He was okay, but did his job. But yeah, that's about it. Dominic Szoboszlai takes a 9. He was outstanding, Szoboszlai. So I'm definitely giving Szoboszlai a 9. Man of the match for me, Dom Szoboszlai, our new number 8. We've got to come up with a song for him, guys. Please come up with a song for Dom. On the wing, Mo Salah. I didn't think Mo Salah had a good game. I'll give him he scored a goal to a penalty. I'll give him a 7. Jota, again, I thought not really good first half. Very good second half. So I'll give Jota a 7 as well. And Lucho takes a 9, on par with Dom Szoboszlai for me. So Lucho takes a 9. I thought he was outstanding. In fact, I'll give him a 9.5. I thought he was really, really good. And obviously, he scored that all-important first goal for us. So yeah, let me know your thoughts as well, guys. Give me your ratings in the comments below as well. And for the time being, up the Reds. Cheers. You'll now walk alone.